The Screaming Woods of Pluckley is a name for a forest in England. The forest is also called Daring Woods after a family that lived nearby. Some people say that the forest is haunted by ghosts. They hear scary noises and voices in the forest, especially at night. The forest is near a village called Pluckley. Pluckley is known as the most haunted village in England. There are many stories about ghosts in the village. Some of the ghosts are the Red Lady. The Red Lady was the wife of a rich man named Sir Edward Daring, who lived in a big house in the 12th century. She was very unhappy in her marriage and had a secret lover who was a knight. When Sir Edward found out, he was very angry. He killed the knight in a fight and locked his wife in a tower. He starved her to death and buried in the churchyard of St. Nicholas. She is looking for her baby, who died too. He also took her locket, which had a piece of her lover's hair, and hung it from a tree as a mean reminder of her fate. The Red Lady's ghost has been wandering the woods ever since, looking for her locket and her lover. She is angry and vengeful, and hates anyone who comes near her grave or her locket. She sometimes screams or cries in the woods, or shows herself to people who are lost. She has red eyes, wears a red dress, and carries a red rose. Another ghost in the woods is the highwayman. He was a robber who stole money and things from people who traveled on the roads. He was caught by the villagers in the 18th century, who were tired of his crimes. They tied him to a tree and cut off his head and threw it in a ditch. The highwayman's ghost still haunts the woods and sometimes tries to attack people who pass by. He has a black hat and a black coat, and he carries a sword. He walks around the forest and the road, holding his head. A third ghost in the woods is the Colonel. He was a soldier who fought in a war in the 19th century. He was very sad and lonely, and he missed his family and friends. He decided to end his life, and he hanged himself from a tree in the woods. The Colonel's ghost still hangs from the tree and sometimes swings in the wind. He has a uniform and a hat, and he looks very sad. There are many other ghosts in the village and the forest. Some people like to visit them and try to see or hear them. They use cameras, recorders, and other tools to find evidence of the ghosts. They call this ghost hunting. Some people think that the stories about the ghosts are not true. They think that the noises and voices in the forest are from animals, wind, or people. They think that the ghost hunting is not scientific and can be dangerous. They say that the stories are made up to attract tourists and make money. What do you think about the Screaming Woods of Pluckley? Do you believe in ghosts? Why or why not? Drop your comment and do well to like and subscribe to our channel.